Hello learners, in this lecture we'll see how to calculate the total number of bar that is required in this slab, and also we'll try to find the total weight that is required. So far this is what we had seen, right? Right. So once that was done, we even found that this is the total cutting length, right? The total cutting length that is required comes out to be 3.35 meter. So that's the same is shown here and the same is shown here. So this is my total cutting length and it comes out to be 3.35 meter. Now we'll try to see how many number of such bars we need to do cutting. So usually when you see the drawing, this is the things what they mention. The center to center distance between all this bar, you can see the bar. Let us consider you are making use of a 10 bar at 150 center to center spacing. We already seen that in the typical drawing how it is given. So this center to center spacing is 150 and a 10 diameter bar has been used here. So with this understanding, since I'm putting the bar in the shorter span now, right? Always remember the first bar is put in the shortest direction first. This bar will put first, and after that we are going to put the distribution bar. The reason behind this is that the load always travels to the shortest possible path. So because of that reason, the first bar we are going to place along the shorter span, right? Yeah. So I'm placing the bar along the shorter span. So in which direction I'm moving now? That means I'm moving along the y direction. So this 5 meter you can see, right? This is y direction and this is 3 meter is x direction. Since I'm moving around x direction, since I'm moving along y direction, I need to take 5 meter as my length to find the number of bar. For that reason, what I'm going to do, I'll take 5 meter and 5 divided by 0.15 is center to center spacing. 0.5 is center to center spacing. Divide it, I'll do it manually. 5 divided by 0.15 comes out to be 33.33. Let us say 34 number plus 1 we have to do, it comes out to be 35 number. That's it. Once you're done with that, the next step becomes very simple. Whatever is your cutting length, no, the cutting length is 3.35 meter. How many such number of bars are required? 35 such number of bars are required. That is okay. How do you find the weight of the bar? It's a 10 diameter bar. Apply the formula. The formula is that 10 square divided by 162.5 is what I'm doing. 10 square divided by 162.5, it comes out to be 0.61. Let us say 0.62 into 3.35 into 35 number of such bars comes out to be 72.69 kg. Yeah, that's it. You are getting 72.343 kg. So this much amount of steel, that is 72.34 kg of steel is required if I want to put the bar along the shorter span, right? Now coming to the longer direction. So in the longer direction, we are going to put the distribution bar. You can see this green bar, right? So this bar is called as distribution bar. If it is a one-way slab, these bars are put, these are called as distribution bar. So this will not carry any load. The distribution bar are put to take care of the temperature, to take care of the shrinkage cracks. Only these bars are put. The load will be taken only by the shorter span bar, the pink one what you can see, they will take the load if it is a one-way slab, right? Yeah. So these are your distribution bar. Again, we have to find the cutting length of this bar. So how do you find the cutting length of this bar? It's very simple. For the distribution bar, whatever is the outer to outer distance, deduct 25 cover from the left side, deduct 25 cover from the right side. That's it. So what I've done, the outer to the outer distance is how you find that. See, this 5 meter is from here to here. Yeah, this 5 meter what you can see, no, that is from inner to inner, and this is a 200 width of my beam, and also I have a 200 width of my beam. So if I try to add everything, 5 is inner to inner plus 0.2 plus 0.2 comes out to be 5.4. From here 25, and from here 25 I'm going to deduct the cover, minus 0.025 minus 0.025. I'm getting 5.35. Exactly, I'm getting 5.35. So this 5.35 is my cutting length of the bar. So next, once that is done, we'll clear this. Yeah. So once that is done, the next things is very simple. Again, for the distribution bar, they're going to give a spacing. Let us say you want to provide a 8 bar here in this direction along the longer span, and the center to center spacing, that is the distance between this two bar has to be 200 center to center spacing. That is fine. So how do you find the number of bar? Since you're going, since the bar is put in the along the longer direction, in which direction you're moving? You're moving in the x direction, isn't it? We know that if you're putting the bar along the longer span, you're moving in the x direction, so you have to take the x direction here. So the x direction is 3 meter now, so 3 will be divided by, what is the center to center spacing given? 0.2. That's it. 15 number of the bar I'm getting, I'll add 1 to that, comes out to be 16 numbers. That's it. Now the calculation remains very simple. What is the cutting length? 5.35 into 60 number of such bars are to be put, and you have to multiply this by 8 mm bar, find the weight of 8 mm bar. It comes out to be, let us do 8 square divided by 162.5 is what I'm doing. I'm getting 33.71. That's it. You're getting 33.384 kg, right? So this is how you need to do the bar bending schedule. Now, if you want to order the steel for this, add 33 from here and whatever you got in the previous, right? What did you get here? 72. So all together comes out to be around 100 kg. So 182, 90, yeah, 103, 105 kg of steel is required altogether. So this is how a bar bending schedule is to be done. So whatever we saw is just a 1% of bar bending schedule for the slab. Just we learned how to cut the cutting length of the bar. In the upcoming lectures, we'll try to dig more into this and we'll try to understand this in a more better way. Yeah. So again, going back to the image what we had seen to get a better idea. Now you get a better idea. Once you're done everything, you have an idea of how this has to be understood. Yeah. We found this number of bar along this bar. How much bar we got 35 number of bars. So you're going to place 35 number of bars in this direction. Along with that, we found the bar in the y direction as well. In the y direction, how much bar we require 16 number of bar. So that distribution bar, the distribution bar will be placed here. In this direction, you can see the distribution bar placed, right? You can see this bar placed here in the bottom everywhere. So this is my distribution bar. So how much number I required? 50 number of required. So when you're working in the site, 50 number of bars will be laid down there, and the center to center spacing what you are maintaining is 0.2, that is 200 mm. But along the shorter span, you are going to maintain it as 150 center to center spacing, right? So this is how you have to understand the bar bending schedule. Yeah. Yeah, and this bar, it's very simple. Whenever you're finding the cutting length, outer to outer, minus one cover from here, minus one cover from here, that's it. No more calculation like you did for the shorter span, L by 5 and all, nothing to do, right? Yeah, I hope you're able to understand up to here. We'll see you back in the next lecture.